I wouldn't change my parents a million times over, pick them every single time. You know what I mean? But like whatever they liked, we had to, you know, get better at. And then we're not perfect. Our kids have to get better than us. You know, the student always has to surpass the teacher, you know, if things are done right. And that's the beauty of life is, you know, progressing and just evolving and be like, man, that person that from 2015, he don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a whole nother creation. Like, I'm evolving. And we just had to really take advantage of the time we're here and the opportunities. But we also had to stand up for what's right. And this country gives us this ability with our God-given rights. You know, you have the right to assembly.
Yeah.
The right to bear arms. You know, the right to they can't enter your home illegally, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, we're so protected here, and it's like the saying goes, once weak men are around and we create hard times like this, where like the world's upside down. Is like 10 years. When we grew up, a lot of the problems we have wouldn't exist because most of it's just common sense.
Yeah.
And just like our parents said, you know, you got to wake up and get it. But nowadays people just want like a free check.
Yeah.
You want to stand around and make the same as this guy. And it's like, you know, we've had that problem our whole life, working harder than everybody. We show up to a job site. This guy's just making $2 more because he's snitching on everybody.
Yeah.
Especially in the trades. Like, I'm like, literally came in, they fired 2 guys. I'm literally doing what 2 guys have done production-wise because now the boss is happy, stuff's getting done.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to worry anymore because he got a competent person around. So it's like, but it's also, if you have seek a mentor, guys. Like me looking back, I wish I would have like cried out for that, a mentor, because when you give up on sports, my dad was busy working swing shift. My dad was a great dad, but he wasn't there after school, so I was in the streets. My mom was always sick, so she couldn't go look for me, so I'd run the streets all day long after school. But it's like if you have a coach or a mentor, somebody leads you in the right direction, you kind of avoid a lot of hardships. Obviously, you have to go through your trials and tribulations, but I think us, too, is like we always try to put people on game. Hey, I was in that same shoes, but here's my advice. I would suggest you to do this or this, but that's just my suggestion.
Yeah.
You know, I've been there before. So it's like, and we're not biased. We treat everybody like the way we wish we got treated when we needed somebody. The way I say is like, we're the beacons of light, that we're like the lighthouse that's shining into the sea when ships are lost, you know. And it's like, you have to be that beacon of light because people get lost in this world with finances and just, you know, maybe they get devastated a lot and they just give up.
Yeah.
Like us that are anchored and more resilient, we have to be those beacons of light. And it's like, hey man, I did it, you can do it too. We come from the same beginnings. I know you might not have as much mental resilience, but I can help you. I can support you. You know, if you need words of encouragement, I'm right here for you, brother,
and
sister.
I think as much as it sucks that we had to go through that, I'm kind of grateful and glad that we had to go through that so our kids don't have to go through that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you know, we have the trauma and stuff of our parents, you know, being so busy, like working, things like that. Me too. I don't have memories with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, it's very weird when me and my sisters like sit down, we don't talk about things like that.
Yo.
Do you remember this Christmas? No. My mind is a blur for Christmas because we were by ourselves waiting for my mom to get home from her second shift. Like, I don't want to remember my childhood. So I'm glad that I had to go through that so the kids don't have to go through that. Because now I know exactly what, you know, I don't want to throw it all on my mom too because it's her first time living too.
Yeah.
But it's like now I'm like, I know that the kids need my time more than the money, than all of that. I'm blessed and I'm grateful that I'm able also to give them all these things. But I'm glad that I'm able to do all of this like at home and we
Yeah.
were able to spend more time with them. Yes, like you have, you know, a job where you physically have to go into, but you know, you're home by 1 p.m., 3 p.m. and you can spend that time with them. I feel like
Yeah.
our parents were just like work, work,
Yeah,
work.
there was no time.
There was no time. So it kind of ties back to, again, like all of the opportunities that we have.
Yo.
You can do whatever you want to do as long as you get up and work for it and just make things better for our kids and the next generations.
Yeah, it's like tomorrow we're going camping. Like we've been basically consistently camping for 4 years straight now in a place where I grew up camping. Like it's so beautiful, the traditions here that you could have and celebrating.
Yeah.
For a lot of us, that 4th, 1776, like the people, you know, the people truly have the power here, you know, and we can never forget that, you know, and that day, and it's not only that, the people that laid their life for this country selflessly, like played the ultimate sacrifice, like we can never repay them for that sacrifice. And you know, you can't let that die in vain. And I'm proud to be born here, but I'm also proud to be Mexican.